Released in 1980, Martin Scorsese's Raging Bull proved to be one of the most successful boxing movies of all time. The majority of the film is in black and white, except for a few short clips that feature the happy and reminiscent times in Jake LaMotta's early life. Robert De Niro masterfully played LaMotta and won an Oscar for Best Actor in a Leading Role. To start off our research, we first Googled Raging Bull. Many articles came up, but we decided that IMDb was the best place to start our research because it gave us the big picture of the movie and helped us start our research. We then realized that we should focus our research on actor Robert De Niro, director Martin Scorsese, the violence and cinematography used throughout the movie.
I then Googled Raging Bull Film Review Violence. I thought that a review from a reputable newspaper was a good place to start because it's a good indicator of overall public reaction when the film was originally released, as well as a comprehensive analysis of Martin Scorsese's use of violence throughout the film. Author Vincent Canby produced a glowing review of the film, and unlike other critics, he appreciated the intense violence found throughout the film. For my next source, I went onto Google Scholar and searched Raging Bull and filming techniques and black and white. This search brought back a PDF file from an excerpt from a book entitled Martin Scorsese's Raging Bull, a Cambridge Film Handbook. The chapter provided many movie stills, which made contextualizing the cinematic terms that it defined very easy. This source gave an incredibly lengthy and detailed analysis of almost every cinematic aspect of the film, making it an invaluable part of our research.
In true Raging Bull form, we hit a couple of bumps in the road, but this did not slow us down. In Google, this source seemed promising because it ended with .edu and matched our keyword search. However, upon investigation, we made the executive decision to reject the source because it seemed unreliable. Note Maggie Simpson in the center of the screen. Although this source has some decent insight to the film, because it is not peer-reviewed or mainstream, we decided it was best to reject it.
To find information on Jake LaMotta, I chose to use the JSTOR database and began by simply searching Raging Bull. Many sources appeared, and finally, after reading through a couple of them, I chose to use a film review by Dan Georgakis. This review of Raging Bull expresses the idea that sexual jealousy is the main theme of this movie. Georgakis writes about how LaMotta became fixated on the idea that his wife is cheating on him and how jealousy ultimately led to the downfall of Jake's relationship with not only his wife, but also his brother Joey. His constant paranoia of his wife's infidelity caused her to leave him and take their kids too. Also, his jealousy led to a fight between him and his brother, which caused Joey to no longer interact with Jake. All in all, we believe our research was very successful despite some rejected sources. We feel like it put us on a great path to create an amazing project, which we are excited to finish.